All right, guys, listen to me. Remember when you were a kid, you had your friend group. Maybe you still have that friend group. I don't know. And you'll play certain games. You'll do certain things right a certain way. You're used to it. There's a certain, you don't have to worry about anything because everyone's comfortable with the jokes and all that stuff. All right. But then someone new joins. Now someone new is, let's say, a woman. Okay, let's say it's a girl. That changes things, right? It's like, oh, now certain jokes you can't say because it's offensive or whatever. It's like, wait, we did have a problem with this before, and now it's a problem? Okay, yeah, let's not do that. How about we just kick her out? All right, that's what it's like. That's what it's like when sometimes when it's like girls entering certain spaces, gaming spaces, stuff like that. But let's take this even further. Take it to like trans, okay? Because I'm looking at this stuff. There's Ava Tyson stuff. Ava Chris Tyson. I'm thinking, there seems to be a pattern of trans people entering certain spaces, like gaming spaces, hobby spaces, geek hobbies, and just messing it up. Messing it up because they make it all about them. They do that with sports too. They make it all about them. They do that on social media. They do that everywhere. It's all about them. Even in your movies, it's all about them. They can't just help and let's say join a project and help that project to make a good movie or a comic or whatever it is that's going to be very profitable. It's going to reach a lot of people. A lot of people are going to join. No, they have to make it about them literally as if they represent the majority. No. Like, if you're trans, okay, that's what you decided to be, but you are nowhere close to being anything but a minority, and that's forever what it's going to be. There's no way, there's no amount of gaslighting you could apply to convince all of humanity, even, let's say 25% of humanity, to, like, go want to chop off their sausage. Their sausage and meatballs, okay? They're not doing that. Like, you are forever going to be a minority. You represent a minority population. Like, you are not mainstream. You'll never be mainstream. It just is that. And it can't always be about you because it's not about you. You are like an exception. You're like, are you an anomaly? Yeah, we can all agree you are an anomaly. Are you a special snowflake? I guess, yeah. Act like it. Yeah, you're a special snowflake. But like these individuals that are like this, am I wrong? It's like whenever a trans person joins a group, it's all about them. It's all about them. They hog up the space. They take the space. And you have to worship them. You have to respect what they say. You have to respect what they want. And it's just mental delusion. And tied with like this weird power struggle. It's ego trip. It's sick. It's a sickness. And you could just say, no, we're not doing that. You could, if you want to hang out with us, you got to be able to roll with us. You got to be able to handle it. Handle what? The transphobia? Well, there might be some trans jokes, but you got to be able to handle that. If you can't, then if you're that much of a thin-skinned little wuss, you want to cry over little jokes, over little remarks, but you want to dish it, but you can't take it. I don't know. Go cry to your mama. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't like her because she. No, I mean, I'm not wrong here. I'm not wrong. I don't think it's that spicy either. So we are on YouTube. We got to be careful. I mean, I'm not saying avoid all trans, but just if you have a trans friend or a trans person come in the group and they want to take it over and make it all about them, don't let them do that. No. If it's an online community, do not give them mod status. Don't. They can't be trusted. I will say that. In a Discord? Oh, no. 100%. keep in mind, I don't really trust anybody on Discord unless I'd have to have talked to them for a good while. But even then, their accounts can be hacked, and then it's not who you think it is, right? Yeah. But you see this, right? Not just hobbies, like I mentioned. It's in your movies. It's in Disney movies now. Disney will enjoy the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, but there's going to be many, many failures during and after because they can't help themselves but to put trans stuff in everything. The Olympics had this problem. They had trans people at the Olympics. What'd they do? They took it over. They made a mockery of Christianity. Wouldn't dare do that before Islam. No. Because they're weak. They're weak. They can't handle actual real pressure. They know they're not going to get it from the mainstream sources. They're not, because they're protected. Because they're a special class. Oh, we're a minority. We're special. Guys, you're not special. You're not special. It just is that you have a in my opinion a delusion, and you're unhealthy mentally, and you want to project that sickness onto everyone. I say no, you can keep that sickness to yourself. Not interested, bro. I don't want to hear about your stories. I don't want to hear about how degenerate you are and how things are tough for you. I'm not your therapist, not your family, who you don't like anyway, because they probably try to give you real advice, but you didn't want to take it. Or maybe you don't like your family because your family roped you into it. I don't know. There's different ways this goes about, right? But yeah, you see this. And you see how it's like destroying, you could say destroying society, destroying the culture of our society. Why is that happening? Because these special entitled brats that want to turn their penises into cock pockets, nasty, want to take things over, and by doing so, they want to redesign things in a way they think will fit everyone. No, it really just fits them and their sick delusion. They're like, they've played Final Fantasy 6. They're like all Kafkas. Okay, they're not good. Okay, am I saying trans people are bad? No, I'm saying don't give creative control to trans people. Don't give them mod status. Don't give them leadership positions. That's what I would do. I wouldn't do any of that. Not because I'm afraid of them. No, I'm not afraid of them. I'm afraid of what they're going to do with that power, okay? Because I don't want them, I wouldn't want something I spent time working on to be destroyed by what nonsense they're going to do or what their past is. So, and that's something to think about, okay? Really, honestly. Ask anyone who's ever employed a trans person. I'm sure they regret it. I'm sure they do. 100%, especially management. Oh, watch, the company probably tanked. The company probably tanked, losing stock price, all that stuff. All right? Am I wrong? No, not wrong. 100% right. 100% correct, though. Okay? Now, this video is probably going to be limited. This video is going to be shadow banned. Maybe this whole account after this. But if you think it's true, now keep in mind, I don't want to get it twisted. Trans people have a time and place. Trans people have a purpose. Sure. Okay, fine. I'm not afraid of them. We're not transphobic here. We're just saying if we own a company, we wouldn't make them leadership role. Okay? We wouldn't put them in a position of power, because they might be power hungry and want to mold things in their trans way and really just change things to the point to where it's appalling and doesn't make any sense to normal people. That's what it is. All right. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.